Is that recording? Yep. G'day everyone. This is the live stream that you have when you're not live streaming. Where I am now, I've got no phone service. Because of the floodwaters, many of my regular sort of places to do these types of videos are flooded. So I've come up here to a place with no phone service. So I'm going to film this video and then upload it later. But I'm going to film it as though it's live with no editing on my phone and all the warts and whistles or whatever they call it. Warts and all. Now, this is a bit of a channel update video, nothing too much to update, and a Tackleclub opening video as well. And there's nothing. I've got a bit of an update about this as well, and there's not too much to mention there, so I'll try and keep it quick. Right, firstly, this morning I shared a photo on Facebook, on my Facebook page, of a sunset at Numurkah yesterday. I've been sharing a lot of photos lately, and somebody commented, just said, "Fishing has taken a back seat, Robbie." I'm not sure whether it was a question or a statement. It wasn't rude, it wasn't nasty, but I did take it on board, and I thought about it for a while, and I thought, I wonder if other people are thinking the same thing. Robbie's stopped fishing to take photos. He's given up fishing. So I thought I'll mention it in this live stream, even though it's not live, and give you a bit of an update. My Facebook page, when I launched it over 10 years ago, has always been called Robbie Alexander Photography and Fishing. It's been about fishing and photography. And during the quiet months of the year, like winter, like now, it tends to be a lot more photo heavy, photography heavy. Whereas in summer, when I get out fishing a lot more often, it becomes a lot more fishing heavy and less about photography. And that's been sort of the course for the last 10 or 12 years since I launched that page. Summer, heaps of fishing, heaps of photography. I still share photography stuff in summer, and I still share fishing stuff in winter, but that's just the way it's always been. Now, this year's a little bit different in the sense that just recently I bought myself a new camera. So, hang on, what's that say? Turning off extended recording time. No, that's going to make me go black every minute. That's not cool. Anyway, this year's been sort of exacerbated a bit because I went out and I bought myself a new camera. I bought a little Fuji X-T5 that's smaller than my normal camera so that I can put it in a shoulder bag and do a bit more walking. I bought it because I love cameras and I love lenses and I love photography, and I bought it to just motivate me to be a bit more active in the quieter months. So in winter, I don't go walking up trout streams. I don't go walking the banks for Murray cod. I do a little bit of bushwalking when I can be motivated, and I find I normally put on a little bit of weight each winter, but I want to try and lose some weight instead. So I've bought a camera to carry with me to inspire me to go out and be creative and take photos. So the fact I've got a new camera, and the fact that I have that I'm trying to use it to go walking a lot more, and the fact that it's the quiet fishing time of the year, all leads to what looks like me giving up on fishing and doing more photography. But it's not the case. I love my photography, I love my fishing, and I always love fishing. In fact, just last week, I shared 5 fishing videos on YouTube, and I've got 4 lined up for this week ahead. So it's I ain't going nowhere. I love fishing way too much. Also on fishing, I need to explain to people that my dream isn't to catch big Murray cod. I had somebody ask me recently, "Hey Robbie, when are we going to get to see you catch your first metre plus Murray cod on a surface lure?" And my reply was, to be honest, I don't care if you never do. I'm not interested. You see, in winter, there are certain types of fishing that I really look forward to each winter. I look forward to sitting at Lake Moodamere and watching the sun come up, bait fishing at the Hume Weir, watching the sunrise, crayfishing, although the river's flooded at the moment, so it's going to be a little while. Last year, I had a bit of success casting soft plastics around the Waranga Basin in winter, and I caught a few redfin. I'm hoping to get over there and do that again this year. I've got all these things in my head that I love to do each year. I want to go fishing at the Winton wetlands and target some carp. I enjoy sitting on the bank of Lake William Hovell trying to catch a trout with bait, low-key stuff. I like doing everything low-key in the winter, and I've been looking forward to that for a long time. But all these things that I look forward to, standing in a boat at 3 a.m. in a ski suit casting 200mm lures for giant Murray cod at Lake Eildon, that's not on the list. That's not my thing. I'm not interested in catching big fish. I mean, I love catching big fish. If I'm cod fishing in town and I'm catching a few little fish in January or December and I catch a monster, you can rest assured, I'm going to tell everyone. But it's not my thing. I actually saw a quote by Steve Starling, a couple of years ago. He put a photo on Instagram of a little trout about this long. It was such a pretty little juvenile rainbow trout, complete with par markings, and somebody said to him, That's tiny. That was the whole comment. That's tiny. And Starlo just said, and I love this, he said, I gave up measuring my fishing success in centimetres years ago. And I thought, that is so me. I measure my fishing success in, am I happy at the end of a fishing trip? Am I happy? Am I grounded? Am I calm? Am I at peace in my mind and in my heart? And if so, then it's successful. It's super successful. So I don't target the big cod in winter. It's just not my thing. I understand a lot of people love it and it's their favourite time of the year, and good on them. But I'd rather sit on the bank of Lake Moodamere chasing carp. that's just my thing. But anyway, talking about my thing, let's open this thing. And I've got a really short update on this as well. Now, the update on the Tackleclub is that nothing's changing. My discount code Robbie10, or Robbie10S for subscription, still stands. I'm still going to be opening these every month like I have been. The only real change is that during winter, I'm going to be doing them like this. Normally I open them up and see what lures are in there, and I go fishing and stuff. But in the winter, when I've got limited options, the trout streams are closed, the rivers are flooded, it's easier for me just to stand here and open the box and show you what's in the box. If it means not getting as many views, well, so be it. I'm not fussed. I just want to keep the video authentic and show you what's in it. So right now, I'm going to show you what is in the June freshwater trout and redfin box by tackleclub.com.au, and there will be links in the video description below this sort of live video to where you can find these and information about the discount codes that I've got. All right, well, that's the breakdown. We'll go through that last. I'll put that at the bottom of the box. I've got to be careful how I sit. I might just throw things on the ground as I go and then pick them up. We've got a brochure, a sticker that says, shut up and take my money. No, it doesn't. It says, shut up and fish. For those that don't get the KFC ads, that's a KFC ad. Shut up and take my money. Right, we have some Damiki Squash 2-inch little T-tail soft plastics. They will be dynamite on both redfin and trout. That's a good colour. It's a kind of an orangey colour. It's a good colour for both trout and redfin. I reckon that would be a good all-rounder. We've got some Fish Arrow Flash Shads, Flash J Shads 2 inches. These are very, very popular with a lot of trout and redfin fishermen. They've really developed a name for themselves over the last couple of years. They're a 3-inch paddle tail minnow. Sorry, 2-inch. 2-inch paddle tail minnow. We've got some Damiki jig heads, Damiki rig jig heads. Big, shiny, heavy jig heads. I think they're 1/4 of an ounce, these ones. 1/4 of an ounce. They will be well suited to the shads that I just showed you. Oops. We have a Rapala CD7. That will be great late in the trout season, which is now because the season closes tomorrow. So you're probably a bit late. They will be great for trout in the streams late in the season, and they'll be dynamite in reedy lakes like Lake Buffalo. I can see myself tying that on at Lake Buffalo when I'm up there chasing redfin. I might even get up there over the winter months, and if I do, I reckon I'll probably give that a swim. I got one of these in a Tackleclub box once before, and I lost it on a snag. I think I caught a couple of small rainbow trout in it before I lost it. A Damiki bobsleigh. That's just a little. I don't know how I can go with the focusing thing here. Is that going to focus on there? I'm using my phone, not my good camera. I don't think it is. Anyway. It's a pre-rigged soft plastic, a green jig head with eyes and a set of treble hooks at the back. That could be fished vertically up and down or horizontally, and that will be great for redfin. And some 6th Sense whale 3-inch soft plastics swim bait, 3-inch swim bait. They are a 3-inch T-tail soft plastic there, and they will go really well with wherever they landed. They will go really well with those jig heads as well. So that's the Tackleclub box. Let's have a look through the bit of the breakdown here. We've got the Rapala CD07 Countdown, $20.95. Hang on, I'm not editing this, so I've got to talk as if I was going to edit the video. Rapala CD07 Countdown, $20.95. Damiki rig jig head, 1/4 ounce, $11.99. 6th Sense whale, 3-inch, $12.99. Damiki bobsleigh, 55mm, $10.99. Fish Arrow J Shad 2-inch, $17.99. Damiki squash shad chin, 2-inch, $9.99. Total value, $84.90. Subscription cost would be $49.99, and all this for just $1.65 a day. And remember, if you use my discount code, I don't think that's going to focus. If you use my discount code, you'll save another 10%, so it'll be closer to $45 than $49. Folks, that's just a bit of an update. I still love fishing. I will never, ever, 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 ever not love fishing. Growing up, when I was in my younger days, I worked really hard in factories all week. Then on fishing, on weekends I went fishing. When I was a disability support worker, when I had my days off, which was weekdays, weekends or whenever, I went fishing. Now I'm fortunate and blessed to make fishing videos for a living, and on my days off I go out with my camera and I take photos, and I spend most of my days off with my family. We go on lots of road trips, we take lots of photos, but I will always love fishing. The day I stop loving fishing is the day I stop making videos, and the day I go back to disability support work or something like that. Anyway, folks, thank you all very much for watching. Don't forget to check out the video description below for all the information on Tackleclub. And one last thing, there's no video from me tonight. June the 11th, there's no Sunday night video. But my tomorrow night, the Monday, June the 12th, I've got an absolute ripper of a video coming out with my friend Tim, and we catch some massive crayfish. Thank you all very much for watching.